Hello. Hi, chat. Can't wait for TwitchCon this weekend. Stop it. I'll cry. Horrible. Mate, I just miss everything so much. The camera's not even on. Hi. Yeah. I'm back from TwitchCon. I've got lots of things to talk about. I'm gonna make the chat just a little bit smaller because I'll be showing things off on the stream today, so I think it's worth you guys just being up in this corner for now. But well, hello, welcome to the stream. Hi Rin, hi Dax. I miss you guys so much. Did you stream right? I did a share thing. No. I did. I can see your Dom has been a moderator for 6 months thing. That's pretty cool. I did one of those for Martin as well. 30 months. Hi Nano. Hi.
Who's
Thank
this
you.
guy and why is he saying he misses us?
Hi. I miss you so much, guys. Hi Owen. Hi. It was like lovely meeting everyone at TwitchCon. Yeah, I've got like lots of things to talk about. I've got lots of things to show you. I've got this here is my bag of goodies. Basically everything I got whilst I was at TwitchCon. Whoa, 35 months.
It's that one guy from the football thing.
The one guy from the football thing. I did do the football thing. Hi Milrose, hi. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. So I'm gonna do like a play-by-play of my whole sort of 4-day trip. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I think I met you at TwitchCon, didn't I? I think I remember. You were sat like a couple of rows in front of me at MCC. It was lovely to meet you. So yeah, I've got lots of things to show you. I'm going to do like a play-by-play of my trip. We may watch a little bit back of the football if I don't feel embarrassed. Because I did do a little bit of casting / interview things. Yeah, of course. What was the Twitch bag you sent me? This. So Dom, I sent you one of these. Because I got two. So yeah. And then I put all of your things, Dom, inside of this bag, and then put this inside another bag. So yeah. I was just one of the tote black ones from past years. No. This is like a sort of like a across the body bag. Everyone was wearing one. I couldn't really. They really did step up their game. Maybe it's that Mojang money. It was a very short trip for me. Normally when we do TwitchCon, I do like a 5-6 day trip. But this time I only went for 4 days, literally Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So I haven't got that much to talk about realistically. So obviously I'll talk about all the things. We may watch a little bit of the football. I'll show you all the cool things I got. And then I had a little bit of leftover money from TwitchCon. There's There was a pin in there too that came with it. You'll get the no. The pin didn't come in the bag. The pin was given to you when you got the badge. So I know what pin you're talking about. This one here. This pin was given to me when I got my badge. So I did want one of these for Dom, but I only got one. It wasn't in my bag. This was given to me when I picked up my badge. So yeah, sorry Dom. But you did get other pins, so don't make him feel too bad, chat. He did get some stuff. It's all right. It's one of those. So I bought some Lego today because I was like, I want to. I feel like I want to obviously keep my hands busy whilst I'm chatting. I think my voice is like slightly gone as well. Maybe I'm ill. I don't really know. I feel like I may be a little bit ill. I can't tell. It might just be one of those con flu situations where you've been around a lot of people, you've been hugging lots of people, shaking hands and fucking everything. So who knows? So I had a little bit of spare money when I got home, so I went and bought this today because we saw this at the convention and it was really cool. I'm not gonna like. I think you all either went to the convention or like saw lots of pictures or videos. I'm not gonna explain what the con was like. Maybe I will a little bit. Who knows? But I feel like most people know what a TwitchCon is at this point. Berlin, yeah, but obviously, normally, like my bit in my streams is like talking about TwitchCon far too early. So we know when TwitchCon is next year. It's going to be in Berlin, the 22nd and 23rd of May, which is really exciting. I've got TwitchCon San Diego this year as well. That's less than 6 months away, by the way. It's literally like, yeah, it's the middle of November. So I've got like 5 months, which is really scary. But I'm really excited for San Diego because that's going to be like a completely different situation. That's very valid. That's very valid. I don't know. Yeah, Berlin's going to be an interesting one. I probably will go. I can't see what would stop me from going. I really don't know, Dom. Couldn't tell you. Don't know what my plans are. I don't know. So let me. Yeah, we've literally. I think it's far too early to start discussing. I do think it's too early. Maybe later on in the year. I think my personal thoughts now are TwitchCon San Diego. I think that for me that is what is more important. I hope, obviously, I think people can understand that. I'm just looking at my pictures. So I flew on my own for the first time, which is quite funny. I flew to Amsterdam, and then hi Harley, hi. It was lovely meeting you, mate. I flew to Amsterdam, and I got the train into Rotterdam. Oh no, I met Midi and Rin for the first time in the airport. That was really cool. It was lovely seeing those two, and then I spent a lot of time with Rin and Midi over the weekend. I have my phone on this stand. This was the affiliate gift this year. Was this phone stand? So I'm using this as my yeah. I have my phone up on here just so I can see what videos I took. There will be a vlog. It will be shit, and it will be going up on the second channel. It is not main channel worthy. That's all I'm saying. I will post it. It's gonna be god awful, but I'm gonna put it on the second channel. So there you go. There's my promise being kept. I just haven't got around to it yet. I'll get it hopefully posted by the end of this week. So on Friday, hi Irish, 28 months. Thanks for the resubs today, guys. Thank you very much. recouping all that TwitchCon money. Thank you guys. So yeah, flew in on the Friday. I was staying with Dax this time around, which was fun. Dax is very chill, one of the most chill people ever. So I knew I wouldn't have to like stress or anything. It was just nothing special, just chill. Hello Silver, welcome in. Whoa, thank you for the follow, Harley, as well. So on Friday, I went to badge pickup. I think I got to the badge pickup on my own. I went and got my badge, and I saw my goat, Insane Orbits. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb so I'm not getting any notifications through when I'm like showing you my phone, because I think that would be not very good. Got my badge, little Portal MG badge. The badges were nice this year. I did like them. Is my badge in here? Imagine I left my badge. No, here it is. So this will go hang up with my other badges. There you go. Puddle MG, little affiliate. Maybe we'll get partner one day. Who knows? And then this QR code here takes you to the person's Twitch page, which I think is like a really cool thing. I'm very sure that it hasn't done that in previous years. No signatures, because I don't do signatures on the badge anymore. I get sort of physical items signed because I just think that's a bit cooler. So there's my little badge. I think Streamlabs did do a plushie. It was like the plushie in sort of a flower pot thing. I saw one on someone's shoulder, but I didn't walk around the. I really didn't walk around the convention at all. I didn't go to any booths, not one booth. Streamlabs. I went to Gamersupps once, took one sort of swig of like one of the your collection is ruined, but it was your fault not fucking going. I took a sip of one of the small little Gamersupps things and then left. That was it. Like I literally didn't walk around the con at all. I spent the most time probably in the Minecraft arena, but even then, that Minecraft arena, for what it was really, really small. It was really, really small for what it was. There was so many people in there, and it was so overstimulating. So I got to see Orbits. I'll chop out that one there. I got to see Orbits. Did I claim any black boxes? What do you mean black boxes? Oh no, there wasn't any like that. They were all like they were all like properly built things. Do you know, kind of like the Minecraft experience. So that they weren't actually. Look, spending that on the con floor is so exactly, Ampan. Either you're in a panel, you're at a meet and greet, you're like doing all of these things, so you never get the chance to actually walk on the con floor. So yeah, no time for that. I got to see Orbits, obviously my goat. I got to spend a lot of time with Orbits at the con, and I was really pleased about that because Orbits is one of my really good friends. And I've only really like I only met him once. Whoa! Hi guys. Hi. Whoa, that's a very busy chat. Hi. Hi guys. Hi. Thank you for the follows. What the hell? Thank you, Martin. I will. Do I tell that story now, or do I keep them waiting? Do I keep them waiting till the end of the stream to tell the Farkle story? What do we think? Do you want to hear the Farkle story now, chat? Or do you want to hear the Farkle story later? Retention farm, do it later. That's there. There you go. There you go. Thank you for all the follows, by the way. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Martin, as well. I hope the last little bit of your stream went well. So do you know what, chat? To hear the Farkle story, you're gonna have to stick around. You're gonna have to listen to all my stories before I get to that. I saved you at the episode. We're gonna get to that. Oh, so I suppose I can talk about that. I got pulled aside at the airport. Oh my god, I've completely like missed everything. When I landed at the airport, I think this is what Midi's talking about. When I landed at the airport, no data on my phone. Phone wouldn't work, couldn't connect to any data, nothing. It was literally like, phone was just like, no, you're not getting any data. Like nothing. So I was like, I rang my mum and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, what am I meant to do with like, I've got no way of doing anything. Obviously in the airport waiting for Midi, and I was like trying to, I was trying to get to fucking Rotterdam. So I was on the phone. I had to ring Sky Mobile. Sky Mobile had to fix my phone. Whole thing. Got data in the end. But Midi had to run across the whole airport to come and get me, to basically run all the way back to the other side of the airport to find Rin, get through passport control, and then leave. So shout out Midi Starlight's Ruby chat. And then before we got through passport control, guy, can you come here for a minute? Pulls me to the side, and I was like, right, okay. And he was like, where have you flown from? Fucking me stutters under my breath. Rotterdam. And I'm like, no, it wasn't Rotterdam, it was Manchester. And he was like, right, come over here. And I was like, fucking, like, what? What's going on? So he pulls me to the side. He's like, what are you here for? And I was like, there's a convention in Rotterdam, in the Ahoy. And he was like, right, okay. How long are you here? When are you going home? It's like, I'm going home on Monday, like Monday night. I was like going home on Monday night. Yeah, and I was like, and he was like, what's this convention for? He was just asking loads of questions, and I was like, okay. I was just like, that is just not, thank you for the follow, Vis. I was just like, it was like, yeah, who are you meeting here? What are your plans whilst you're here? And I was like, bro, I was like, I'm just here to like go to a convention. Yeah, he worked at the airport. He did. He had like a full get up on and everything. It was crazy. Yeah. So Martin had the exact same experience. So that was literally ridiculous. Anyway, so back to the Friday. Gets to the convention. I got to see lots of people. I got to see lots of race guests. So my goal this year was to see a lot of Racing to Beat Minecraft guests. So I got to see Orbit, which was really cool. I got to see Shan. Who else did I get to see? I got to see Shep. Lots of Racing to Beat Minecraft. Antari. Lots of cool people. Chat. Lots of cool people. We did one of these photos where. I took a picture of Robin, who took a picture of Nano, who was taking a picture of Midi, who was taking a picture of Rin, who was pointing at the Twitchcon sign. I was a last minute addition to this. I wasn't even meant to be in the picture. So that was really funny. And then after that, I went back to the hotel. I got to see Dax as well, which was nice. Me and Dax went and checked into our hotel. And then I'll show that picture later on. I met up with Orbit again and David DeWitty, and a bunch of cool people who I've like never met before. Fraser IRL, he was really cool. Who else was there? A couple of like Orbit's other friends, Dan and his fiance Chloe. Yeah, the hotel. So, do I tell that story, Dax? Do I tell that story? There's so many stories. I didn't think I'd have much to talk about, but maybe I'm a liar. Hotel was great. The hotel was really, really good. This is the first time I've ever booked a hotel. I'm gonna put you on this screen, so I'm not looking over to this one all the time. Basically, the be all and end all is I booked a double room instead of two single beds. Granted, it was a big bed. It was a big bed. And they couldn't change it. I really tried. I made sure. I was so sure I made sure as well. So they gave us like 2 extra quilts, and we were fine. We were all right. There was only 1 bed, yeah. So me and Captain Dax had to share a bed, which was kind of funny. But it was fine. Like after the first night, me and Dax were like, do you know what? It's not that bad. It was all right. I was, do you know what though? I was like genuinely so sure that I'd booked 2 single beds. I was so certain, and just obviously not. Obviously not. Hi, Rye. Hi. I didn't have an issue. I wasn't like overly bothered, but I would have just preferred having a single bed. Yeah. So, anyways, what can you do? So that was fine. The hotel was fine. I went out that night with Orbit and Dwitty and a couple of people. We went out for some drinks. Had some food, went out for some drinks, and then got back to the hotel. And then obviously, this is like where TwitchCon day 1 starts. One of my favorite things, went networking. I went networking, Ampan. Networking. That was really joyous. One of my favorite things is, so the Market Hall, which is this big building in Rotterdam, that has like, it must be 25, 30, even more stalls inside of this Market Hall where you like get food basically. And outside is a bunch of signs. It's like sort of like a plaza. There's loads of like signage. And so last year when we went to TwitchCon, I put a little Portal MG sticker on one of these signs, and I went back this year, and there he is. There he is. The little Portal MG sticker lived on the sign for a whole year. He got a little bit disheveled. He's a little bit grey. So that happened, but it was really funny that he managed to stay on there after a whole year. Did I add a Racing to Beat Minecraft one? No, I didn't add any more because the likelihood... Yeah, it is. The likelihood that I go back to Rotterdam is like 0. I can't see myself ever going back to Rotterdam unless there's like a convention. And I can't see them doing TwitchCon Rotterdam again in the next like 3-4 years. I feel like they're going to keep dotting it around after that. So Saturday. What did I do on the Saturday? I'll show this. I'll show this off now. So over the course of the weekend, as you'll know, a couple of weeks ago, I made this, which is regular Vault X binder. And inside of it, I got lots of compliments about this, by the way, which is like really cool. I was really, really pleased. So in this, finally, thank you to Rye for the last. I got the last 2 cards from Rye. I now have every single MCC card, bar the Nox Crew ones. The Nox Crew ones are like really rare, so I was never trying to collect all of those, but I got so many compliments from like the creators and the artists as well, who obviously are a part of this TCG. I've shown this so many times. But as you can see, I have every single one. It's getting caught on my headset. There you go. So all 245 of them I got. Am I going to display it? I don't know just yet. As of right now, it's just sort of sitting on a shelf like this so I can see it. But as you can see, I didn't get that many signatures on it. Just because it was like really hard to find people. Like I got a lot. I was happy with the amount I got though. Ozza, Owen, Eloise, Kleinberg, Luan. I got the special Luan signature. Luan only normally does this smiley face. and Luan was like, look, I'm gonna do this because this is super special. So I got Luan to sign it. CC, Avondale was the first person to sign it. Joe Avondale, he was awesome. Cherryfire, False, Ren, Callum CPK, Martin in the Littlewood, and then up at the top is Jojo Solos. And like, these were basically the only signatures I got, bar a couple that you'll see sort of later on. All the creators were running around and never had the chance to be on the floors. Very true. Very, very true. I did take more pictures this year than signatures. I'll show pictures off later on. I'll show more pictures off. But I wanted to take more pictures this year because I feel like when I look back at my TwitchCon like experience, I never have enough pictures. I only have signatures from people. But this year was so busy for everyone. Creators, fans, literally everyone. This was just Minecon. This was Minecon, but no. So this was like my big thing for the weekend. Really, really pleased. Everyone was really happy. Yeah, I got so many compliments about it, and yeah, this was my good project for this year. I'm really pleased that I got to do this. Still waiting in line for my MC nameplate. Exactly. And that was another thing. Like speaking about the Minecraft arena, I didn't do one of the activities in the whole Minecraft arena. There was like a dungeons like sort of booth. There was a thing where you could like push a sulfur cube across the floor. That seemed pretty cool, like a shuffleboard thing. There was like the Lego store thing that you could go into. There was a couple of photo ops, but again, it was always so busy in there. Like even going to get this is taken, by the way. This is my code, so it doesn't work. Even going to get your code for the cape, the queue for this was insane. It was genuinely crazy. I barely finished Artist Alley, but most took to my eyes had boots. Yeah, I did get to walk Artist Alley with Orbits in the end, which was fun. I'm just looking who I got to take pictures with. Another race guest. I got to see Cherry. Cherry was really, really lovely. I think just put it on eBay for $2,000. Brilliant. Cherry, and like most people, I'm just going to use Cherry as the example. Like Cherry is one of those people who is exactly the same IRL as she is online. Like the exact same. So lovely. And I saw Cherry throughout the whole convention, and really, really lovely. Cherry Fire's the fucking goat. Obviously got to meet the guys, Ren and Martin. This was obviously the first thing I did on the Saturday. Martin had his meet and greet. Obviously recognized me straight away. He said to Ren, like he explained to Ren who I was. He was like, this is one of my mods and like such and such. I gave Martin one of the Racing to Beat Minecraft stickers. So did I put those here? I didn't get to give loads of stickers out this year, but at least I have some left over for San Diego. So these were the Racing to Beat Minecraft guest stickers. I got to give Martin one of those, and then Martin like took the time to explain what the race was to Ren, which was really nice. So that was nice. I did see that MIDI. Yeah, a lot of people were trying to buy these cape codes from people after they'd gone to collect them. It's like actually insane. So every race guest that I saw, I was able to give a sticker to. I saw Sky, I saw Saz, Cherry, Pyro, Martin, Orbit, Antari. I feel like there was a couple more, but I can't remember off the top of my head. So I got to go to the meet and greet that May Mazes as well. Got to see May. Is this the Saturday still? I watched a little bit of mid-offs. I didn't see as much mid-offs as like I was like wanting to. I just feel like that Minecraft arena again was just so busy that I feel like it was really difficult to like get into. So I didn't really get to catch much of it, unfortunately. But what I did see seemed pretty cool. I took a picture on the throne, like most people did. That's a bit of an aura picture. And then after that, I walked Artist Alley with Orbit. I got to catch up with Orbit again. Walked Artist Alley with him. And you know what Orbit is like? He's got that energy where hi Antari, hi. I got to walk Artist Alley with Orbit and talk about go up to, like, Orbit has that energy, especially with the podcast, that he can just speak to fucking anyone, man. Like, he just goes up and talks to every single person under the sun. I got to see Gracie, I got to see Lizzie, Pyro, Drift, Cam. Me and Cam talked about the football, which I'll talk a little bit more about later. Who else was there? I feel like there was so many people in Artist Alley that we saw. Katie was really nice, obviously. That was that bit. I will show this off. This isn't for me, by the way. So before the convention, Mindja, who is a big artist in the community, you will all be familiar with Mindja, and if you're not, you really need to go and check them out. Mindja put out a tweet and was like, I'm making... Whoa, thank you for the follow. Mindja made these books, and these are fucking sick. Look at this. The Red Kingdom and the Blue Kingdom. Genuinely insane. So I messaged Mindja before TwitchCon, and I was like, look, I've got someone who isn't going to TwitchCon but really wants one of these. Can I like pre-order one? And luckily when I ran into Mindja, I was like, have you still got one? And she was like, yeah. So I got one of these, and I'll go to the middle page, like Anpan's just said, because I think the middle page is probably my favorite. But just look at some of this art, dude. Look at some of that. It's so fucking cool. It's fucking sick. I can't believe I don't get to keep it either. Look at that. 2 birds on a wire. Obviously, Katie and Nom were brother and sister in Bannerfall SMP. So fucking cool. It's fucking sick. I was able to get Beck and Owen to sign this as well. So Beck signed it there because I got to see them at the meet and greet on the... Look at that. It's fucking sick. I can't get over it. I actually can't get over it. I wish I would have got more people to sign it in the end, but I was a bit late to the I was a bit late to the idea, and then Owen signed this page as well. So this isn't even for me. This is for Milrose. So I don't know how many like fans of the SMP got these. I know every creator got one, but I don't know how many people were like given them. So like that's pretty cool. You got one. Sweet, love that. So that was for Milrose, because Mill didn't ask me to get it, but Mill sent me it and was like, this is so cool, and I was like, I'm gonna get one, just because obviously Mill wasn't able to go to TwitchCon. I think MIDI, you had to ask beforehand. I don't think they were just giving them out. I think you had to ask like prior to the convention. So I was lucky I did that in the end. Oh, they did. Right, okay. Okay, my bad. What happened after that? I got to see Ren, Cleo, and False again, which was really, really nice. Ren was really lovely. Like, said hi again and stuff. Cleo and False, absolutely awesome. Cleo was like, oh, I've seen this. So Cleo like saw that I was doing this, and that was like a really cool thing. I was like, oh, that's sick. I went to the Crafting a Character panel, which was run by Beck. Amazing panel, by the way. If you've not seen any of the panels, check out MCYT highlights on YouTube, because they're all up on YouTube. So Beck ran that with Owen, Beck, and Amesy, which was really cool. I got to see Eloise after the panel. Eloise was one of the people I was worried I wasn't going to see during the convention because I hadn't got her meet and greet on the Saturday morning. So I was like, I don't know if I'm going to get to see Eloise. But did get to see Eloise in the end. She was like, oh, Portal. And she was really, really lovely. We chatted for a little bit. She was really, really nice. Again, for Milrose, I got Eloise to sign one of these big TCG cards. She wrote a little message for Mill, which is really, really nice. So I was really pleased about that. Eloise was really, really lovely. It's nice when like you get the recognition back from the creator. Like when the creator recognizes you, even by name, by look, by name, it's like a really sweet feeling because it's like, oh, it's not just me recognizing them. Do you know what I mean? We got to bully him to keep him humble. Hey man, I'm humble. Yeah. Hello Mars, by the way. Hi. So that was that. I threatened him with the card. So that was that. What else did I get up to on the Saturday after that? So after that, the Saturday was very panel like based. So the crafting a character panel was on, and then after that was the artists panel. The artists panel was really, really good. Obviously Martin moderated that, and you had Cherry, CC, Luan, and Julia. Speaking of like Julia, I got to spend a good couple of hours with like Julia and the rest of the Artimators, Maru, Berry, people like that. Really, really, really cool people. And like as someone who doesn't do art and isn't involved in that community, they were just really sweet and they were really like getting me involved in the conversation and everything. They were really, really cool. So shout out them. Went to the artists panel. And then after the artists panel was Orbits' panel. Obviously, shout out my go insane Orbits. Here he is there. It was the competitive and non-competitive stance of Minecraft. That was kind of the idea. It was really, really good. The panel was sick. And then after the panel, I literally ran so quick from the Nom Nom Theatre right down to Twitch Rivals, because obviously Minecraft Live happened. Sorry, Minecraft Live happened. I won't talk about Minecraft Live much because you all saw it. But just being able to see a Minecraft Live, like live, was fucking sick. It was so cool. Like it's just like audience reaction was amazing. It was so sick. Like the ooh when they showed off like the wool stairs and the wool slabs, that was pretty cool. Oh, so that was the end. Yeah, when Scar showed up, so they did like a little teaser for the new Minecraft movie Squared, which I think is going to be pretty sick. Is my camera battery okay? I forgot to charge the camera before stream. Oh yeah, we're literally on like full percent. We're fucking sick. I've not got to rush off after stream, by the way. I can stay for a while. I've got to build this whole Lego set as well. For anyone who came in from the raid, I'm building Lego today. I've got to show you all the things I got. I've got lots of things to do and talk about, and so I'm going to be here for a little while, hopefully. Oh, so the end of Minecraft Live, they gave plushies away. Do you want to see the plushie that I got? Oh, no, I got this when I got home today. I bought this today at the shop. I was like, I was going to buy some at TwitchCon. And I was like, why would I buy this and then have to fit this in my bag? So I bought this today whilst I was out. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for all the follows today. That's pretty cool. That's given me more motivation to stream after TwitchCon. So I got a little Enderman. Oh, did you do that, Rye? Did you do that? I got my little plushie. I got a little Enderman because I thought like it's like Portals, the end, that kind of vibe. So I got the little Enderman. Beep boop beep boop beep boop. So that's pretty cool. He can sit on my plushie shelf with my Martin and my Bruno. And then I also got a little fox. He's a little lopsided because of the way he's been sat in my bag. But he's so goofy. He's got a lovable face, a face only a mother could love. Ah, look at him. He's just a little guy. Gives no fox. There you go. So there's the little fox and the little Enderman. So there's the plushies I got after Minecraft Live. The day sort of gets slowly but surely more full afterwards. And then I didn't do anything on the Saturday night. I was knackered, so I went for food, went home, and went to bed. I was just absolutely goosed. I just couldn't be fucked doing anything else, to be honest. I think that just being that social on the Saturday really took it out of me. So I never ended up doing anything that day. Let's see. So on the Sunday was MCC day. I got to wear my Aqua Axolotls t-shirt, which I was very happy about. There I am there. There's a better picture, I suppose. I hate taking selfies. There's me. Shout out the Aqua team, by the way. They did so well. I was so ready. I was gassed when they got to dodgeball. I'll talk a little bit more about MCC later as well. So they popped off. They did. I got to meet Amesy for the first time. Like Amesy and like even Tubbo. I got to meet Tubbo in the end. We'll talk a little bit about that later. I have gone to like 4 TwitchCons and never met Amesy or Tubbo, even though they're at every single one. I just think they're at that status where they have like security. Fuck the Dutch team. Why the Dutch team? The Dutch team got last. Didn't they get 10th? What about with my ex, my goat? Damn. The pink got 10th. Yeah, with my ex, the goat. Orange was the Dutch team. So I got to meet Amesy, which was really cool, and Heike Ollie. And then one of the coolest things I've probably ever seen live is Curryway doing his 10,000th speed run. It was just fucking insane. I don't even know how to explain it, but the run, it was just it was brilliant. It was really, really good. I got to meet Infume. Infume was really, really sweet. But I will show you the moment that he won. I'll show you the moment that he. If I hang on. Is it this clip? No, not this one. This one here. This is a really terrible showing of it. But just seeing how happy he was, he gets up and he hugs Feinberg straight away and he hugs Fulham. It was just so sweet. And like, I missed the Bannerfall panel for this in the end. Look at him hugging Feinberg. Look at him. Oh. I had to miss the Bannerfall panel in the end, but I do think that this was worth it. I think that 10k only cut. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's only going to do 10k once. Like, and I got to see it live. Pretty fucking cool. So So after Curryway's 10,000 speed run, I got to meet Curry, which was really nice. He recognized me, which was sick. He was like, "Oh, you're doing the football on Monday," and he recognized me from chat, which was really cool. I got to see I got to meet the Berg. The Berg. This was like Feinberg was like my white whale this weekend. He was like probably the person I wanted to see the most. I got to see Feinberg. He took my pen because he didn't have one. So I was like, please have the pen. I can't believe creators go to cons and don't bring pens with them, by the way. Like that baffles me every year. How are you not bringing a pen? Like, come on. So I gave him my pen. I got to meet him. I was really pleased about that. And then after that was Dungeon Delivery. Obviously Dungeon Delivery is the D&D podcast that Lizzie, Ollie, Martin, Ozza all run, and Gracie was there as well on the panel. They didn't. They told us to. Thank you for lurking, guys. Thank you all for chilling after the raid. By the way, that's really really cool. They all. What was I saying? So, Dungeon Delivery. We got there. I got there quite late because I was at the Curryway 10K. They met. The time slot met at like 12 p.m. So unfortunately, I couldn't go into Dungeon Delivery. They turned a lot of people away, but apparently there was still space in the room. From what I heard, apparently there was still like 3 rows of people. That they could have filled the room with. Apparently, I may be wrong. I don't know. So luckily, at the same time as Dungeon Delivery was the Owen and Beck meet and greet in the Minecraft arena. They were filled in the end. Right. Okay. Right. Thank you. That makes that pleases me a little bit more now. Because of fire safety. Also very true. They can't have too many people sort of sitting in one room, I'd imagine. So Dungeon Delivery was at the same time as the Beck and Owen meet and greet, and I'd already seen Owen the day prior at the artists panel. He was obviously there watching Luan. He was there. Sorry, but I don't know what that was. I had like something stuck in my throat. He was there watching Luan, so I was like, "Quick, can you sign the binder?" In case I didn't get to see him, I was like, "Can you sign this?" And Owen recognized me as well. And I said to Owen, I was like, he was like, "Hi Paul, how are you? How's your con been?" And I said, I was like, "Oh, you should know I'm the one who always takes the piss out of you in stream." And he was like, yeah, I know, don't worry. And he was like, "I know it's all in good faith, though." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm really glad you know that." My shtick in Owen's stream is to rage bait him as much as possible. You know, that kind of, that always go against what he's saying, that kind of vibe. And he was like, "Yeah, I know, don't worry." So that was really nice. But obviously, as Dungeon Delivery and the meet and greet was at the same time, I missed out on Dungeon Delivery and was able to go to the meet and greet in the end. So I went to queue up in the meet and greet line. It was really really short actually. I got to see a couple of the Ros mods, which was really nice. I got to see Mars and Elsky. And that was really cool. I got to see Beck and Owen. That was really nice. They both recognized me again, which was really, really sweet. Both asked me how my con was. Said I was looking forward to MCC. They're both really, really lovely. Genuinely really, really lovely. Beck raided in and followed the channel a couple of months ago. So shout out Beck, you're on. And then obviously after that was I got some food. and I basically went straight into MCC after that. So I went to watch MCC. There he is. There's the goat there. No sign this year, chat. What can I say? No sign this year. But MCC was really, really good. Unfortunately, Aqua didn't win. But this moment, I won't show you the audio for this, but I'll show you my face. I'll show you my reaction. Because I think I turned the camera around and did I not? Oh no, that was their walkout. Where was them getting into Dodgebolt? Here it is. Did I get a sulfur cube? I didn't, Anpan, no. Here's them getting Dodgebolt, and you'll see my face now. Watch. I should have really put these on the computer, but I just never. What is it doing? I'm such a chud. Can we like not do that? There you go. You'll see now how pleased I was. No, I'm not putting the audio on. The audio's embarrassing. I was like, I'll do a voiceover. Yes, fucking get in. Yes, and then watch me realize. I was like, ugh. I was stressed, and then I probably sat like this for. The last half an hour of MCC. Obviously, they didn't get to win, which was a bit unfortunate, but what can you do? I got to see Roz. Which was really nice. Obviously, Roz won a crafty. Eloise won a crafty. It was so fucking cool getting to see them win those awards. We had ice cream. We went for ramen. And then here is where I was genuinely. Can I like try and show you now? I will like try and. I was without like screwing up my posture. I was like this. I was like this in my seat the whole of Dodgebolt. It was awful. I couldn't. I just couldn't do it. It was really, really bad. But good job for the French team, man. Like they got 10th last year, so I think they deserved a win. So before we go on to the Monday and the football, I wanted to go through my little bag of goodies because this shouldn't take too long, because it's literally just like little trinkets. I got a little business card from Cherry, which was really nice. Hi Wev. I got some Gengar stickers. Here's the artist from Artist Alley. Am I Cyberspace? I got some of these last year, but my Reap. So I got those at Artist Alley. I got the pin badges from TwitchCon themselves. The little windmill, so the little football crest, the little yearly TwitchCon logo, and then the little Rotterdam, thing. So those will go on the pin board. Obviously the TwitchCon 10 pin. TwitchCon Europe pin, I should say, more so. This is not... Yeah, of course. I got this from... So when Dax went to Japan, he got me a 1975 CD, but from Japan. So I obviously finally got to see Dax. So Dax gave me the CD. So shout out Dax for that, because that's really fucking cool. I'm going to put that over there because that is not a TwitchCon thing. What else have we got in here? I should just sort of... You know what? I'll sort of like spill everything on the... I'll sort of spill everything on the desk, and then I can put everything back in the bag. Hello, Lonesome. It's been a little while since I've seen your name, mate. How are you? And then after I've shown all this off, we'll talk about the football, and then we'll talk about the travel home day as well. Because the travel home day was really nice. I wasn't expecting it to be. Well, I suppose the football was the travel home day. I saw Bumpy Jake, and obviously he runs Couplecraft, which was an event I was in with Orbit a couple of weeks ago. So I got a sticker off Jake. That was really nice. I got a bunch of my Clash Out cards, which I didn't actually get to use in the end, but I did bring a bunch with me. I got stung a couple of times by people like Wade and Coy, which was quite funny. There was this person who was walking around the con, giving out these little, like, sort of like a little goodie bag. It says on the back, "You are loved, valid, and never alone," which I think is a really sweet little thing. It looks like there's a bunch of stickers in here. There's a little duck, as you can see. So that person, shout out them. I think their name is hello Emily, hi. I think I've got one of your stickers here, Emily. I'll show that off right now. That was really, really cute. I've got a sticker from Emily somewhere, chat. Here it is. You met Emily and Gerwin. Yippee! So that was really, really cool. I got another sticker and another pin badge from Orbits. I've already got one of these, so I may just I don't really know what to do with this one. I got a sticker from Anpan. Oh, you've even got your link tree on there as well. I didn't realize that. Look at that. Is it going to focus? Do you know what this looks like? This looks like is the Pokemon called what's the Pokemon called? Fido. There you go. You got it. Dash Bun, yeah. There's Anpan's little sticker. Very, very cool. I got these little bracelets at the Minecraft booth. I got one for Crying Obsidian and one of an Enderman. So that was really, really cool. I got a sticker from Shan. Nice little otter. Obviously this isn't very exciting, but this is just the TwitchCon wristband. Obviously everyone gets one of these. I got one of these from Maru. Is it Maru? I really hope it's Maru and I'm not getting it wrong. I got one of these double-hearted things. Is that Jimmy? Oh, I really hope it's Jimmy. I got one of these. That was pretty cool. Maru, yes. Okay. Good. I got one of these from Seta. It's like a little tarot card. That was really, really cool. I'll save these two things for last because these are my favorite things. I got an Orbits business card. Shout out my goat. I got more pins. I got these mystery pins. I'll show you the pins. This song has gone silent. Let me put a different song on. There we go. Here are the mystery pins I got. Oh. Oh, Nano. Oh, Nano. Oh. Here's the next one. These will look nice on the pin board. It's always nice to have little filler ones. It. Did I get? Oh no, I didn't. Posture check. Whoa. And then, oh, I've got one more mystery pin. Oh. Look at him. Look at him. Can I get my face out the frame? He's just a little guy. It's so cute. He's just a little guy. He's just, look at him. It's adorable. He's going to sit proudly on my little pinboard. Chat, we should name him. What should we name him? So that was really good. So that was really nice. I got those. I got some mod stickers. Shout out the mods. Oh, I was meant to give these to Dom and forgot. Dom may already have these, so it's fine. These little patches. Just, yeah, I don't know. I feel like Dom already has those. But I had another set of patches to give to Dom and forgot. It's not like the best thing in the world, Dom, but you know. I got this, which is like, is it picking up? I think it's picking up the audio, isn't it? Whoa. I got one of these. There we go. What? Something will randomly What? Right, no, you can't. No, Milrose, please. I got this from CC. Which is just like a little bracelet that says hi. This is what Lizzie gave me. Lizzie had like a big bag of wait, what? Oh, Lizzie had like a big bag of like pins that were apparently defective or were not able to be sold. So I got an Empire's pin. Is it like Ocean Lizzie? Lizzie LD Shadow Lady, yeah. There you go. So I got a pin from Lizzie, which LD Shadow Lady, yeah. She said it was defective, but I don't know why. I really, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Another thing I brought with me to TwitchCon was usually there's a bubble or a dot in the enamel pin. Oh, super tiny issue basically, right? Okay. Okay, it's not. I thought my door was opened. I also brought these to TwitchCon with me. The pin backs. I didn't get to see everyone, but I did get a couple of people to sign. I think that was it. Yeah. So the ones I didn't get was Jem, Scott, Grian, Pearl, and Jimmy. I wasn't able to meet them, so maybe I'll bring these back to San Diego, and maybe we can do something with that. But the ones I did manage to get. Paul, what do I need to get one of those pins? Let's get one of those pins. I'm so dead ass. Which one? I don't know. I only got one of the Lizzie pins, and I kind of want the Lizzie pin. The Lizzie pin's kind of cool, Emily, though. What? Mill. Hi, Clovis. Hi. So here's the ones I got. Cleo, Ren, Lizzie, and Martin. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. There we go. So that was really nice. What did I do with the rest of them? Ah, that's where I put the rest of them. Yeah, never mind. So I got those. Lizzie was really, really sweet. Lizzie recognized me from last year. Because we talked about last year, we talked about how me and Lizzie went to the same university. Me and Lizzie both went to Ike at the Backs. I did. Me and Lizzie went to the same university, and we both had the same professor, which was really funny. So we talked about that. She said to me, she said, "What year did you graduate?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, Lizzie, I didn't graduate. I was dropout." So I don't know if she was expecting me to say that we were there at the same time, but maybe I just, yeah. I was like, yeah. I mean, God, I don't even. How old's Lizzie? Like, I think Lizzie's the same age as like sort of Martin and Joel, that kind of era. So she's like 8-9 years older than me. So we definitely would have not been at university at the same time. I got some 3D printed things from someone. Someone just had a bag of 3D printed stuff and was just like giving them away. It's like a little fidget thing, a little shark, which is pretty cool. I got a sticker from someone at the Minecraft arena. 33, yeah, so definitely not. This wasn't me saying I think we were, by the way. This was me, like, it sounded to me like she thought we, like, just the way she'd asked. Like, that was all, that was all. I got a sticker. I got this from SA, which is a Freddy is Ready thing. What was this from? Was this from Bannerfall? Was this from Bannerfall? Shows how much I watch Bannerfall SMP. I got a mini snail. Oh. There you go. Are you gonna sticker up your mic? I've got one sticker on my mic currently. You can't see it. It's the Portal Cozy. Wait, can you see it? There you go. It's the cozy. It's the cozy Portal one. And then the last, well, I've got 4 more things to show you. I got 2 pins from the Minecraft arena. I got one with like the baby chickens, and I got one with sulfur, the little sulfur cubes as well. So those were pretty cool. I got this one. Oh God, chat, can you? This all you've done is threaten to steal my stuff. So I got the baby mobs one. I got this when I went to the Owen and Beck meet and greet. The guy at the exit of it was like, oh, here's a pin. So he gave me this, and then when I walked back into the Minecraft arena later on that day, there was a girl who gave me the little sulfur cubes. So all of that is gonna look really lovely on my pinboard over there. I'm gonna have to like reshuffle everything around just because there's not enough space. So the last 2 things I got, I'm pretty sure you got none. I'm so sorry, Nano. I think you mean our board. That's good. Portal has everything anyone wants. I'm pretty sure Owen made this. Owen was here earlier. I don't know if they still are, but I'm pretty sure Owen was the one who gave me this. I might be very wrong though. This might have also been SA. But I got one of these. Is me. Look. You did. This is awesome. Look at it. It's me. Low-key think that's the first person to ever give me any. This might be Owen. This might be the first time anyone has ever given me anything like what would you call this? Like, this is the first fan gift I've ever gotten. Like, I've been given merch of myself. That's pretty sick. Do you know what I should do? I should really put this on here somewhere. We'll have like little Paul MG, but it's just gonna fall to the bottom every time. So I'll try and figure out somewhere to put it, Owen. True, Nano, true. And then this is me. It's me. Essay made this. Shout out Essay. Essay's awesome. There's me. There's a little Paul MG. I do, Web, I do. So we could have the little portal sit here. I was really glad I got to meet SA chat. SA was like the one. SA was like the viewer that I wanted to. I really wanted to see. I got to give SA one of the Portal MG pins. I had one of them spare. So they were never owed one. Oh, thank you very much for the subby. That's awesome. Thank you. So that was really cool of SA. I got to give SA one of the Portal MG pins. I saw that, Nano, yeah. Who else? Who else was it? Not who else. And a couple of stickers as well. I was able to give stickers out to people. I wish I would have given out more stickers, but that's just like my bad. I didn't have them like readily available at all times, which was just like, that was like a little bit of a downfall on my part. So that was all of the things in my. Did anyone other than the guests get a guest sticker? No. So I gave some of the Racing to Beat Minecraft. I gave Apo a Racing to Beat Minecraft. So this is a story I didn't tell. Do I feel weird telling this story? No, I don't think I do, because there was people around and I think it was a funny thing to say. I think Rin knows what I'm talking about. So when we were queuing up to see Martin in the meet and greet, let me just go and turn my light on. Hang on. You have Wi-Fi in the air, Emily. What the hell? So when I need to get half your stats so I can hand out my own stickers and plug you. Yeah, true, Nano, true. You should actually. That's a very, very good idea. I'd be more than happy for you to give out like stickers on my behalf. Yeah, I'll show you the stickers I had now with. So as you can see, I still have like a big like stack of the stickers. Actually, that's not that big. I had loads, to be fair. But I had the little like Screenager emote, and then I also had the little cozy one as well. The cozy one was the one people wanted more. I think that is because I think the Screenager one is like niche. I think you have to like know Portal MG to like understand the Screenager one. And then I also had 2 sets of the Racing to Beat Minecraft stickers. So these ones were for guests. So I got to give a bunch of these away. Like Saz, Sky, I mentioned earlier. Cherry, Pyro, Antari. Look, Midi, did you get one? I don't know if Midi got one. Oh, you did. Thank God. You, me, and Q should make corresponding matching stickers with San Diego. I'd be so down. These ones are for fans or anyone who I was like, you should be on the race. You should be on the race. So I gave a couple of these ones out as well. These ones here are transparent. I've got my ID in the back of my phone. Let me just take that out. And then these guest ones are transparent. You can see here. Shout out Bax Hydraulic, by the way, because Bax is the person who did the art for the logo. So there's that. So speaking of this sticker, so I gave one of these stickers to Apo Kuna. So when was it? Let me have a little look. So in November, so a while ago now, I added Apo as I can't even remember why I did it. This was at 10 p.m, so this was like really late. I think I got a bit of like a thing, and I was like, I'm just gonna start adding people and inviting them on the race, and if they wanna come on, they can come on, and if they don't, they don't. So should have wrote the website on the back as of a handful. I've done it now. It's all right. So I messaged Apo back in November, and I was like, I did my whole message, basically my copy and paste message of, hi, this is Racing to Beat Minecraft. Would you like to be a part of it? No worries if not. Blah 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 blah. Basically the same message I send to 99% of guests. And then I never got a reply, understandably. Never got a reply, understandably. No hard feelings. I wasn't like pissed off. You wouldn't be surprised. What's the saying? Like, you'd be surprised. No, I don't know. I get lots of people who don't reply, which is fine. What have I missed? Not much really. We just showed off sort of all the things I got at TwitchCon, like pins and stickers and little trinkets and stuff like that. You haven't really missed much. You miss 100% of the chances you don't take. Exactly. You'd be surprised at the amount of people who don't reply. Yeah. So a lot of people don't reply, which is totally understandable. Like, I don't expect people to reply. I'd say like a lot of the time, I either get a reply and get the guest on, I don't get a reply at all, or I get a reply and the person's really busy, which are all very valid reasons. No hard feelings whatsoever. So I don't know why specifically, but after I sent Apo that message, I was like, I think I've like stepped out of line here. I think probably shouldn't have sent that message, and I think this was at a time where I was still probably a little bit self-conscious about the race. I was like, oh, I don't know if people. This was still season 1, by the way. This was like Racing to Beat Minecraft season 1. So I was like, oh, I think Apokuna doesn't like me. I was like, shit. So fast forward to TwitchCon Rotterdam this year. And gets in the Martin meet and greet line, gets to the front. Cherry's there, Apo's there, Anpan's there, Rin, Midi, Maru, all the armies, lots of people at the front of the queue. And then we're all sort of stood in a bit of a huddle. I've said sort of hi to everyone. Haven't really said a word to Apo yet, because in my brain I'm still like, oh, I think there's like a bit of like an awkward feeling here. Apo says to me, Paul, did you message me a few months ago? And I was like, yeah, I did, about being on my race. And they were like, yeah, I'm so sorry, I did see that. I just got really busy and forgot to reply. And I was like, oh. I was like, okay, good. I was like, I can't remember what it was. I was just so, maybe I was just a bit hard on myself. I was just like, and they were like, yeah, I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry I didn't reply. Just didn't really have the time. And I said to her, I was like, yes. I was like, yes. I was like, yes, it's okay. Don't worry. And I said, I'll drop you a message in a couple of weeks when you're back home. And she was like, yeah, sounds good. So yeah. And then there you go. Cherry also chimed in that Apo she's just really bad at replying. So, what can you do? I was like, we're good. So all good. No one hates me. We're valid. I think at the end of the day, like, this is already starting to break. I think at the end of the day, like, everyone is in this space together, and shooting your shot is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. Like, I'll tell you now. I've sent out 1, 2, 3. I've sent out at least 12 friend requests to people post TwitchCon. I've had a couple of accepts. Yeah. Literally, you've took the words right out of my mouth. I've sent so many friend requests after TwitchCon. I got a couple of yeses. Haven't had replies off. Haven't had sort of ad backs off anyone. I haven't messaged anyone. But I sent out loads of friend requests. I got a couple of ad backs. So hopefully get a couple of replies for guests in the future for the race. That would be really cool. I really want to take Racing to Beat Minecraft Season 3 in like a really cool direction. And I'm really, really excited. I was speaking to Leia. Oh, thank you for the follow. I was speaking to Leia, Linksy Leia. And she was really, really complimentary about the race and said she was really proud of what I was doing and I was doing a good job. And I was like, I really, really needed that. It was really, really cool to hear people excited about it. So that was really nice. That was really nice of them to do. So now I will get to the Monday. The Monday. MCC's happened. Went for ramen on Sunday night. Wakes up on Monday. I have to be at the. So if you missed it, let me show you. Do this. Pause there. So I suppose it's like a week and a half ago now. Orbitz rang me and said, like, the ice cream though? Oh, do you want me to tell that story? It was the ramen place in the Mark Thal. No. It was like a sort of like an offcut. It was like its own sort of Japanese place. We went for a really good ice cream on Sunday. So, on Sunday, I was in like a really mopey. Drazwan, no. I was in like a really mopey mood. I think after TwitchCon, very understandably, I was just a bit like, oh, I don't want it to be over. I miss my friends. Like, I was a bit gutting, really. So me and Dax get back to the hotel, and I say to Dax, like, do you want to stay in? Do you want to go out with our food? And we were both a bit apprehensive, and we were like, no, we should go out. We should go and have food. We should go and have a nice night, sort of have a nice little send-off for the last sort of day of TwitchCon. So we went out, met the Saplings. We go to this ramen place, and then Rise Hotel was around the corner from this ramen place. He was tearing up at the tram with back of the car. Yeah. I hate it. It's the worst thing in the world. Saying goodbye, genuinely the worst thing in the world. I'm gonna have to start fucking building Lego soon because I didn't think I'd be talking for this long. But we're nearly at the end of the stories anyway. So I hope you're all enjoying the yaps, by the way. So what was I talking about? So we went out for ramen, went to Rise Hotel, and we all said we'll sit in Rise Hotel sort of bar, and we'll have a couple of drinks and we'll just sort of chill. And then the idea of ice cream got thrown around. Unfortunately, at this point, Dax had already ordered, I think it was ice cream and a coffee from the app. He has to scan the QR code and order on his phone this ice cream. And we were probably sat there in this hotel lobby for, was it like 20, 25 minutes? I was trying to force people out to eat proper dinner because as soon as you sit down in the hotel, you crash 100%. Yeah, 100%. So I'm really glad I did end up going out in the end. So we were sat for probably maybe 25 minutes. Doesn't sound like a long time, but when you're all wanting to like leave to go and have ice cream, but Dax had already ordered ice cream, so we were waiting waiting around. So Dax had spent like €7-8 on this ice cream, and it just wasn't coming. And in the moment, it was the funniest thing in the world because he just wasted so much money on an ice cream that didn't come. So we left. We walked around the corner to this ice cream place, so nice as well. So Dax had ended up spending €16 on ice cream that was like, obviously we all paid like he spent €16. He just spent no. So the hang on. The ice cream wasn't €16, but he'd spent money on ice cream and then had to buy more ice cream because he didn't get the first one. So he'd spent double the money for only one pot of ice cream. And it was just so funny. And that ice cream never turned up. Didn't turn up that night. Didn't turn up the morning after. So unfortunate for Dax, he didn't get his ice cream in the end, which was a bit unfortunate. So where am I? Monday. So Monday, I get up really early. I get to the venue for the football. Oh, I'll show you this. So sort of a week and a half ago, Orbit rang me and said, do you want to be a part of the charity Creator Cup football match? So Orbit had said I was allowed to go as a guest. So Orbit let me sort of go there to watch. And then he said a couple of days after that, he was like, do you want to be a part of it? And I was like, fucking yeah. So he invited me to the Discord. And then a couple of days after that, Cam puts this art in the Discord and was like, here you go. And I was like, whoa. So this is drawn by Nahar. Nahar, I think it's Nahar. I might be getting that wrong, sorry. So this art is fucking sick, by the way. It is so fucking cool. And everyone in the comments of that announcement tweet was like gassing me up. Everyone was like, oh my God, Portal MG. Everyone was like really, really excited for me. So that was really, really cool. We got to speak to Cam on the Sunday at Twitchcon. And he was talking about the football and just he was really excited to have us all on board. So I knew going into it I wasn't going to be one of the main casters. I'll watch one of the interviews. I'm not going to watch them both. I'll watch one of them. Is it on Cambam VODs? Does he have VODs? Cambam VODs? Yes, he does. Yeah, so a lot of people took videos of me that day. Here we go. So you can see me here. Orbit's dragged me on for like a little bit of like a...
So hopefully...
Like a little bit of an interview.
Talk to some of your favourite creators about the charity that we're raising money for today. Their thoughts on the game.
I was so fucking nervous.
It should be fun.
Score predictions?
I'm very excited. Score predictions. I think I'd like to see it go to penalties. I think it's always fun when these charity matches go to penalties in the end. So maybe like a low score line, maybe like a 2-2, 3-3.
Oh, it's boring.
Couple of penalties.
No, I want to see 11.
At the end, he was supposed to do an interview with Cam, but then it didn't happen. At the end, they were really, really scraping. So we all had to be out of that venue at 3 p.m. And by the end of the match, it was all right. Like I think they were taking penalties at 10-3. So like there simply wasn't any time to interview Cam, unfortunately. So I got to interview Akko. I got to interview Heike Ollie. Is that bit gonna be here somewhere? Okay, so here's Akko.
Since he got subbed on.
Unfortunately, the audio was a bit scuffed. The audio was a bit scuffed here. And I was shitting bricks, mate.
Obviously, today we're raising money for charity.
And so the other bit that I was a little bit like, oh, this is a bit annoying, is that the camera stayed on us for so long. You can see it, like, look. So look, we'd finished the interview and we were expecting to I will. We were expecting to like be sent straight back to the casters, but we weren't.
We'll send it back to the casters. We'll send it back to the casters. Thank you.
See, look, and it was the camera was on us for far too long and we didn't know what to do.
Good stuff. Yeah, that was good. That was good.
See, look.
Thank you.
So I was stressed to fuck. So like, look, the camera was on us for ages.
I don't know who stopped.
Do you know what I mean? So like that was really that, yeah. But I had no control in that, so that's not sort of down to me. Yeah, I know. And then around this point, I think it was.
As we enter the third quarter halftime break.
And so far, we're both on for the prediction. 3-2 would be my one. And
The people behind the stream were a bit slow on updates. I'll give all the respect in the world to Tubbo and Erin. I did actually message Erin today, and he replied, and he was like, "It was really cool working with you. Thanks for." Like I said, like thank you so much for working with me on it, and he sung my praises, which was really, really nice. It's no easy job changing those cameras around. It is no easy job. Oh, here we go. So this interview was a little bit better.
down there now on our POV, they're about to switch. They're about to get an interview with the goal scorer himself.
An equaliser, maybe go to penalties, or are we hoping to go?
Or 4-3 would be nice. But if it goes
So I got to speak to Ollie. I was really, really pleased with that. I think that second interview,
89, I said, 89%.
I think that second, and it's just that the microphones, man, were a little bit, but we were stood too far in the middle of the pitch for the mics to connect. They were little DJI mics. So I think I did well. Everyone I spoke to, Cam said I did really well. Like I said, Erin said I did really well. Orbit, everyone sung my praises, and I was really, really pleased. And that was sort of it. That was it. I didn't have much involvement. Not that I'm fussed. I was really, really pleased with what I was able to do. Did they get Cam's? I want to watch this little bit at the end.
Oh, we're not ready yet. Thank you very much. I just want to say a few words for you guys. I just want to say thank you to all of the players that, you know, turned up today. You all did so amazingly. So round of applause to all the players, first of all. I also want to give a round of applause to all the refereeing team. They all did such a fantastic job. We would not have a game had it not been for the referees, so thank you so much to everyone. All of the casting team as well. That's Toby, Erin, all of the team, Portal, Ajax, Orbits, well done guys. You did such a brilliant job. Thank you to our crowd.
I didn't know, I got a mention.
And of course, thank you to Overmars for hosting us today. It's been such a wonderful day, and I
Thank
hope
you,
you all
Dom.
had such a wonderful time. We've been raising money for Access Sport today as well, so if you can donate.
Yeah, it was really, really fun. Anything you can. I'll wait. Hang on.
We got a couple trophies here. Just Rennie Drag. Would you like to?
Did Cam say it?
Fulham and Acco, they did such a wonderful job.
Reeling this all to the stream.
Please
donate to the charity.
Oh, the microphone.
As well. Thanks, production. I get embarrassed. I don't like it. And that's kind of it, really. Thank you very much to everyone who took part today. Thank you to our spectators. Thank you to the casting team, the refereeing team, and to our camera crew as well. They did such a good job too.
I'm just waiting. Hang on.
And I think that's it. So, yeah, thank you very much. If you'd like to raise the trophy one more time, we'll finish off.
Yeah, of course, Rin. Right, okay. I won't say what I was going to say because Cam didn't say it. So for the first time that I did something like that, I was really, really pleased, and I said to Cam that if there's ever the opportunity to do anything like it again, I'm more than happy to be involved, because I think it was a really nice way to sort of get my foot in the door with lots of those things. Berlin, maybe, yeah, Berlin would be cool. So I really hope I get to do it again as well. I really hope I made the people proud. But everyone seemed to enjoy it. I've heard good things, so yeah. So after the football, I went back to the hotel. I got all my things. I'd said bye to everyone at this point. So I said bye to all the saplings and everyone like that. Got off the tram, got back to the hotel. Hello, McCoud. Got back to the hotel, got all my things together. Went and had some food on my own, and then I made my way to the airport. You may have heard this if you were in Martin's stream. I did. Can I show that selfie? I think everyone will be okay with me showing that selfie. Oh, I haven't even got it on my phone. Where is the selfie? The guy who doesn't watch football. I won't show it just in case. Just in case. I think most of them aren't here. Yeah, I won't show it just in case because I know it's not on socials anyway. I got to the airport, went through security, and bag got stopped at security. I think it was just for the camera. It wasn't anything special. And then as I'm walking out of security to go through the passport sort of check, I look over and I'm like, hang on a minute, that's Martin. And I turned to him and I said, are you following me? And he was like, no, I know your trick. He said, you're following me, but you're just trying to like make it out as if I'm following. He's like, you knew I'd be here, so you were 10 steps ahead. You were waiting for me here. He was like taking the piss. It was really funny. Oh, I'm so sorry about the ads. Okay, I'll wait for the ads. Just let me know when the ads are over and I'll finish. I don't want to tell the story whilst I'm don't want to tell the story while the ads are happening. That would be a bit shit. Should be all right. Yo, it's a bit shit the fact that TwitchCon was only 2 days long. Yeah, they do really need to make it a they do really need to make it a what's it called? What am I thinking? A 3-day convention. Who the hell's that? There's a guy that's replied to my going live tweet that said, do you have a spare crafter code? That's so funny. Even Berlin's only 2 days. They've already got that locked in, 22nd and 23rd of May. So yeah, we're out of the we're out of the ads now, I think. So sees Martin at the security check-in, and he was just chatting, really nice, obviously. We both get through the security like passport thing, and I'm just stood talking to him because he was waiting for Ozza and Gracie because they would just happen to be in the airport at the same time. And we were just chatting, and he couldn't find Ozza and Gracie for the longest time, so we sort of walks off both in the same direction, and then he goes, oh, you can come and sit with us whilst you're waiting for your flight, saves you being on your own, which, by the way, he didn't have to do. That was like really nice of him to do. Because bear in mind, I was like 3 hours early for the airport. It was 20 to 7 at this point, and my flight wasn't until 9:30. So I was waiting. I was going to be waiting for like 3 hours on my own, and he was like, "Yeah, you can come sit with us." So Gracie and Ozza come through the passport thing, says hi to them. They recognise me from the days previous when I got to see them. And then we just sit and we just yapped and we chatted. I got to see Martin's Pantheon SMP character. So if anyone cares about that, it's really fucking cool. It's sick. So I'm very excited for that. I got to see it on his phone. It was fucking sick. It was so cool. Yeah, MIDI. Yeah. Yup. So I'm really excited about that. We just talked content, and then they all taught me how to play Farkle. Obviously, Farkle was such a big thing during Bannerfall SMP, and I just didn't really take to Farkle very well. So we had a game of Farkle. I lost by like a lot. But me, Gracie, Ozza, and Martin in the Little Wood sat in the airport and played Farkle, which genuinely was probably one of the highlights of my trip. Like, funnily enough, right at the end, I just think I really needed that like environment, to sort of end my trip off. Funnily enough, Gracie and Ozza were on my flight home. So we see Martin off, walk to the gate, say goodbye to Gracie and Ozza, and then sort of both went on our way, and gets on the flight, gets home, and that was last night. And obviously that brings us to now. And I've spent this morning not really doing much. I've sent a bunch of friend requests out on Discord for people who I'd like to get on the race, and just people who I met over the weekend that I'd love to have a little bit more contact with. And yeah, I had a really, really lovely trip. I think there was something I said in my tweet, and I want to reiterate it now, because I feel like it's important. I should. Everyone's saying project it into my brain. There we go. I said if I could take anything from this weekend, it would be that love and positivity trumps hate always. The 99% of good will always outweigh the 1% of bad. So yeah, I think that is something I really need to take with me from this weekend. There was a couple of things over the weekend that I was feeling a little bit shit about. Understandably, I'm not going to go into it because I don't need to, nor do I want to. But I don't feel scared to say it. A couple of things I wasn't happy about over the weekend. And I think that people should spread more love and positivity in the world rather than be very horrible, spiteful people. And that's what I'll say on that matter. So there you fucking go. Explode the horrible people, chat. Explode the horrible people. Hiya. We're going to build some Lego now, chat, if that's okay. I'll probably talk more a little bit. I'll probably talk a little bit more about TwitchCon, to be honest. Because obviously I'm not planning on sort of disappearing and not talking about TwitchCon for the rest of the stream. But we're going to build some Lego. I love me some Lego. This is oh, I should turn the camera. I should do this. No, not that. That's the alerts thing. Let me lock the alerts and do that. Ooh, there we go. I should probably zoom the camera in and then do that. I love when my friends meet my friends. It's like my favorite thing ever. I need to like move the keyboard as well. Move the keyboard, move this out of the way. I have a hoodie on right now and it's very, very warm. I may put my fan on. Give me 2 seconds. So apologies if you can hear the fan, but I think it's very needed at the moment. So this is what we're going to be building for the last little bit of today's stream. A nice long stream to sort of come back to. And Dom asked me a question earlier on today. And it was something along the lines of how do you feel? This one is 10 and up. How do we think? Which one? I'm getting to it. Dom asked me, how do I feel post TwitchCon? And what he meant by that was usually after TwitchCon, everyone has this sort of big, that being in the box on its own that is not smart. Why was that like that? Yeah, Dom asked me how do I feel after TwitchCon, and what he meant was, how do I feel content-wise going into the next sort of period? Obviously, after these conventions, people get lots of motivation. They want to do lots of collaborations. Obviously, post TwitchCon, got all my bags here. Post TwitchCon Rotterdam 2025. Oh, hello, thank you for the follow. Post TwitchCon Rotterdam 2025 is when Racing to Beat Minecraft had started. So we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of Racing to Beat Minecraft now, which I'm really, really pleased about. I have plans, not massive plans, but I have. Oh, the bloody fan is gonna. The bloody fan is gonna do this. So I'm gonna have to like do this. Oh, can you see that? No, you can't. Do you think? Do you know what, Midi? I really appreciate you saying that. Watch the code. Do you know what, Dom? I'm not really bothered. I'm not really bothered about the in-game thing. I don't play Bedrock. So if someone wants to steal it, they're more than happy to. So yeah, I think obviously normally after a TwitchCon, everyone has these sort of bursts of energy and positivity, and all these things that they want to do, all these people that they want to collaborate with, and I am in that same boat. I think obviously Racing to Beat Minecraft Season 3 is going to be starting up in about 4 weeks time. Racing to Beat Minecraft Season 3 is going to start, and I'm really, really excited for that. I think the guest potential is going to be really exciting. Yeah, man, I think the only thing I'm like still a little bit tentative about is like everything else, which I think sounds. Obviously, that sounds very like serious in a way, but I feel still a little bit like I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't really have like a Minecrafty thing that I'm doing at the minute. I'm not really in an SMP. Like I'm sort of just getting on with what I'm getting on with, and I really need to find that niche that I feel like I do fit in. Because if you've been here for a while, you'll know I've tried fucking everything. Nobody ever knows what they're doing. That's a very valid thing to say, Loungesome. Yeah, that's a very, very valid thing to say. People, I know I'm not the only one. I think that's something very important. I think I spoke to a lot of people at TwitchCon, and loads of people said exactly the same thing. That they were all like, mate, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But I think being around people who do the same thing as me, like creators, friends, all that kind of stuff, it's really nice when people have stuff to relate to. Like, it's really nice when people go, do you know what, you're not the only one. And I really did appreciate that from everyone I spoke to. And everyone's really, really lovely at TwitchCon. Like, people have only got nice things to say. And I've came out of TwitchCon, and I do feel confident. I do feel confident that that I can really work with what I've got and sort of take the next couple of months in a really good stride and try my absolute hardest to like kick ass. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm really proud of myself. I was really worried about TwitchCon this year, for multitudes of reasons. But I've came out of it, and everyone has been nothing but lovely, and it's only made me more appreciative of the people I have around me. Because, like I said before, it's fucking. The love will always conquer in a very serious way. The positive will always outweigh the negative, chat, and that's something I really need to listen. I really need to listen to my own brain when I say things like that. You know what I mean? So hopefully over the next few weeks, I can really lock in. We'll start doing some really cool streams with some really cool people. Obviously, Racing to Beat Minecraft Season 3 doesn't start till the beginning of July. But we'll hopefully have some non-canon races between now and then. I've spoken to a couple of people who are up for that. I just need to get dates and times off people. I think a lot of people are still travelling home and sort of getting on with that sort of portion, and I'm looking forward to. I'll probably like wait till like maybe the end of this week, and then start to like message people about sort of being on stuff. And I need to get the debut guest for Season 3. I haven't done that yet, so I'm looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. I think I have, like, in my brain, I'm sort of saying to myself, like, I have between now and TwitchCon San Diego to, like, really lock in. And then TwitchCon San Diego is, like, another beast. That's going to be, like, a completely... That's going to be its own giant, you know what I mean? So we'll see what happens there. I love how I've just sort of like picked up this, and I'm just getting on with it whilst we're chatting. The light is in a really awkward spot, so I'm like finding it hard to read this. Got good training for it this year, traveling, etc. Yeah, I'm looking forward to San Diego. I'm looking forward to it. Are we done on that page now? Yeah. This is a very chill stream. Thank you. I'm glad we got to like chat about TwitchCon. I've watched like 4 getting back from TwitchCon streams today. I watched Eloise, Beck, Martin, obviously. There was lots of people who were sitting and chatting about TwitchCon. Lots of people. I think it's one of them. Like it obviously, if TwitchCon's over and all you want to do is talk about it, so yours is tomorrow. Nice. Tomorrow I'm gonna start editing together the TwitchCon vlog because I really want that out. I really want that to be out by the end of this week. It's not gonna be perfect, but I mean, what can you do? What can you do? I promised it, so I feel like I have to stick to that. Whoa! I promised it, so I feel like I have to stick to that promise now. I'm also off work until Friday. I made like the conscious decision to take like an extra fucking, what is it, like an extra 3-4 days off work, because I knew one day we'll see the 2025 vlog, maybe. What's it called? Yeah, I took the conscious decision to like take an extra couple of days off work because I knew I'd just want to like sit and recharge and not really do much. Like, you get home from a convention and you just don't want to do anything. But that's gone all the way on the floor. Brilliant. Whoa, hello Orbit. Hi. God, mate, you've been live for ages. Hi, Raiders. My name's Portal. I think you may have just... Well, I was on Orbiter's stream earlier. You may have seen that bit. 6 hours, dude. Did you watch the full charity match back? Did you watch the full game? Yeah, nice. I suppose because you were casting for the whole thing, so, like, there's not much you can, like, skip. I mean, like, there's not much you can like miss, really, because you were talking the whole time. Put the spare pieces down here for now, so I don't lose them. We're just building some Lego now. We've done lots of chatting about TwitchCon. We went through a bunch of stories. I showed off all the cool things that I got. It was fun. How did the stream go? What were your thoughts on the casting Orbit? Like, now that you got to like sit down and watch the whole thing, how did you think you did? Very good, thank you. Probably just go and rest. Yeah, I'm goated. Go and rest, King. Have a nice night. Thanks for the raid again, I really appreciate it. The best even. Well, don't get over your head. Come on. Stay humble. Spread out these pieces a little bit more. I need 2 of these pieces. Am I just blind? Hello? What? There they are. This is a really cool set already, by the way. We're building the Minecraft skeleton. This literally dropped yesterday. Is it the ones with those in? Yes, it is. I'm really looking forward to TwitchCon. Oh, thank you for the follow. I'm really looking forward to TwitchCon being in a different city. I feel like I've spent like 3 years going to Rotterdam. And I'm a bit sick of going to Rotterdam now. Love it. Like, Rotterdam is probably one of my favourite places I've ever been to. But still, like, you can only do a city so many times. You know what I mean? Like, you run out of shit to do. the time. Is it like that? Yeah. So going to Berlin is going to be like a cool run out of Portal MG things to do. So you tell me what I've not done, Dom. What have I not done in Rotterdam? I feel like when I say, yeah, but like, do you know when I say run out of things to do, I feel like it makes sense for that to be a personal thing. Why would I talk about anyone else's experience? Like, come on. After 3 years of going to the same city, I'm happy to say that I've like done Rotterdam now. Like I don't have any need to go back other than for like a Twitchcon. But now that they've like done Twitchcon there twice, 3 times even, they're not gonna go back. I mean, they're not gonna go back. No, absolutely not. I feel like we didn't even do Amsterdam that well. I was in such a terrible mood that first time we went to Amsterdam. That like I just yeah, I wasn't I think we were there for such a short amount of time as well. We went to Amsterdam chat on the Monday after TwitchCon, and everyone was just sort of in like a bit of a pissy mood because like TwitchCon was over and sort of yeah, that was not a good day. Yeah, I'm also surprised it wasn't in London, but I mean, what can you do? It's always nice, like I said, it's always nice to it's nice for it to be in a new place. I've been to London before, you know what I mean? I wonder, so speaking of like London, the Minecraft experience. London is expensive and horrible for travel and shit. It depends. Doesn't have to be. It's shit for you, Dom, because you're like out the way. I am still live, so you weren't even here the whole time. Right, okay, I'll remember that. See you later, Loungesome. Thanks for chilling, mate. Thanks for chatting. About things. Ooh, can I know what things? Wow. You forgot about me. Wow, okay. It's fine if you don't live in Britain and fly in. Yeah, that's also another thing. Like, there's about 40 million London airports. There's not that many, but you know what I mean. It's easy enough to fly into like London Heathrow. London never been. Why are you laughing? I can't tell you. Sorry. It's a secret. I'll tell you when you're older. I used to fucking hate that as a kid. Yeah, true. To be honest, I think that's going to get pushed back. I think that Minecraft world thing's going to get pushed back. No way that's going to be dropping like, what was it, March next year? No way. Or did I get it wrong? Yeah, I suppose so. It's true. I want to build Lego now. Hands off, Mill. I know what you're implying. No, did I do this wrong? Oh, I did it wrong, you fucking bastard. No, you can't. I feel like I feel like we're gonna be done with this like really quick, which is it's not a bad thing necessarily. I've had no tea. I've had no tea and I am quite hungry now. But I really wanted to go live, so it's like one of those, like, we haven't got to go to the Minecraft world thing, like, when it opens. Do you know what I mean? Like, we've got loads of time. It's not going anywhere. Dominoes. No. You've got this sick obsession with Dominoes, you know. Plus, too late to order a Dominoes now. 9 PM. Too late. By the time it gets here, by the time I finish stream, by the time it gets here, it'll be like 10 o'clock. I'd rather just have like noodles or something. I might get the colours back in the wrong bag. Yeah, so that's what I mean, Mill. Maybe you should just leave it alone. Chicken jockey. I hate these bits because you have to get like all the pieces like really straight. Straight in Pride Month, come on. If I like run the Lego, and if I like put it down and like rub it across the desk, it straightens the pieces out. I love how saturated like the camera makes this look. Dom, did you watch much of the Twitchcon stuff like at home? Did you like watch much of the panels and that? Or did you not bother? Only the football. Fair enough. No banner fall, nothing. MC, you must have watched MCC. No. Whoa. Was this because of like FOMO reasons, or did you just not be asked? Because I know what I'm like. I'm stubborn and like, I don't want to watch it. I'm not even bothered. A bit, yeah, that's valid as hell, mate. Yo, I'd low-key be down for TwitchCon Paris again. Me, Dom, and Rye run it back. The Paris venue was great. Can we do TwitchCon Liverpool? We're so down. What? I already got this wrong. Yes, I have. That's so funny. Ah. Do TwitchCon Australia. I'm surprised they've never done like an Asia, like sort of that, like the, what would you, is that like the Eastern world? I got the piece off. Did I really just drop that piece on the floor? Where did it go? Oh, I fucking lost it. It's fine. TwitchCon Japan, that's never gonna fucking happen. But yeah, I would do TwitchCon Japan. But I'd have to know, like, fucking dead far in advance. But, like, they probably wouldn't do that. But a man can dream. No Japan. Sapling Japan trip. Don't say that, Melrose. We'll try. Right, I dropped the piece on the floor. There it is. Yeah. Nice. Oh. Very cool. God, we've really done this quite quick, haven't we? It looks sick as well. It's very cool. Have I... Oh, it's not a nice noise. Ah. Shit. I'm gone. I haven't even got a thumbnail for today's stream. That's one thing. Again, so sort of talking more about like the future and what we're going to be getting up to over the next couple of weeks is like, I really want to be on top of the VODs again. So the VODs is like something that I just like really sort of fell out of touch with again. I just need to stay on top of them, man, because if I don't and I get behind, oh. I'll just come in my room and just talk. I need to stay on top of the VODs. I'm on top of the VODs 3 days a year. Yeah, pretty much. Just like some nights, I literally stop streaming and turn the fucking PC off. Because I'm like, oh, I've had enough. And do you know when you're not motivated, like, to stream? You especially aren't motivated to post your VODs to your VODs channel. Maybe I should just try like simulcasting or something. Like Martin was talking about it in the airport the other day. And he was like, Ozra had asked him like, oh, do you like do your VODs externally? And he was like, no, I just like obviously do I stream to YouTube and then the VODs get posted automatically. But like, I don't want to stream to the Portal MG channel. So do I just start streaming to like Portal MG VODs? I don't know. But isn't it weird to stream to your VODs channel? But half of the VODs are already, you know what I mean? Like, half of the VODs are already on the VODs channel, which means half would then be on the new channel. Like, what the fuck do you do? Maybe I, like, wait till the end of this year. And then when 2027 starts, keep them in the live tab. True. True. But then I suppose, like, then they don't all live together then. Do you know what I mean? Like, half of the VODs will be on the old VODs channel, and then these new VODs would then be on Portal MG. So maybe I, like, wait till the new year starts. I want to do a rebrand in the new year. This is my plan. I'm not, like, changing my username or anything, by the way. I more mean, like, I just want, like, a new profile picture, new assets, new stuff like that. It's the alarm. It's very cool. Yeah, that's the kind of vibe I want to go for in the new year. I have like an artist in mind. I just need to. I think Dom did actually say to me I should probably start contacting people for that now. If it's going to be like a big rebrand, which I would like to think it's going to be, then I should start working on that now and like sort of like figuring out how much money that's going to cost and what have you. Yeah, P Master Games, yeah. Definitely. Thanks, Mil. Mil, can you actually do that? Can you do that now and send it to me in a DM, please? I just really want to see it. Yeah, please, thank you. Where's this fucking piece? It's actually not here. I need another one of these. Is it like still in the back? That's 2. That's 3. What the fuck? No. What the hell? Am I just blind? Am I just not seeing it? What the fuck? Oh, it's because I only need one. I'm actually so fucking stupid. I'm an absolute idiot. It's fine, it's fine. Just ignore what I'm saying, ignore what I'm doing. Turn the stream off. I won't turn the stream off, actually. Thanks. Keep the stream on. Watch the stream. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fucking awesome. I should have had a message from someone who I met at Twitchcon for the first time. His name's Fraser IRL. He's not really active much anymore, but he used to do a bunch of stuff in the community. And do you know what? So fucking funny. One of the funniest people I've ever met. Like when I met him, he's just one of those people that like anything he said, he had me in stitches. He's a fucking really funny guy. with you. There we go. Yay! Looks like a face. Get him to like hold the bow. Ooh. Look. Wow. Come on, chat. Do you get it? Oh, no one got it. Six set. No, sorry. I won't. I missed Tekkit. Oh, Tekkit was a while ago, Dom. Would you like to do a final, like, hurrah for that, Dom? I'm not saying I'd, like, get fully back into it, but would you like to do one last stream where we get out of, like, the deep fucking dark thing that we were stuck in? Sorry, chat, you've got no context to what I'm talking about. It was an old world that me and Dom used to have, and then the last stream that we did on it, we got stuck in this biome with no way out. Dom did find a way out in the end, but it was like a really funny thing. It was a really funny like thing to end on. But maybe we run it back, and we'll like finish the story. Maybe that's what I need to do. I feel like I've said this before. Yeah, you too, Antori. You too. Have a nice sleep, dude. Hope all goes well. And I'm glad your convention was good, man. I'm glad. Lovely seeing you as well. You don't talk about me much. Well, I don't know. You didn't talk about me much. I mean, I did. Hang on a minute. Hang on. What are you doing? What's this bit? I don't like this bit. Wow. Yeah. Right. Okay. Interesting. Do you know what, chat? I'm going to sing Insane Orbiter's praises. Without him, I wouldn't have been asked to be a part of the charity match. So thank you to Insane Orbits, guys. He's the GOAT. Shout out to Cam Bam for listening to Orbits. What else? Airport story. Yeah, I think that was one of my favorite bits of the weekend. I think that was genuinely one of my favorite bits. Like like both Gracie and obviously I know Martin quite well. I enjoy getting pressured by security. Oh, I thought you meant the fucking the end of the what? Sorry, I thought you were on about the end of the end of the stream. That's funny. I'm gonna talk more about the positive story. Getting to like obviously I know Martin quite well, and he knows me quite well. So being able to like sit and chill with him, Gracie and Ozza was like really, really sweet. So shout out them for like being chill with me hanging with them, because they didn't have to do that. Have I missed something here? I think I have. Is it this? Is this what I've done wrong? Yeah. Yeah, man. Do you know what, Orbit? I did think that today. All jokes aside, I don't know if you're messing, by the way, but I'm being serious. I got in the car today and I drove to the shop and I was like, do you know what? It'd be really nice now, just like going and seeing Orbits. I thought that would be like that. I was like, I'm not gonna get to see him for fucking ages. So like at some point in the near, if I have time and you have time and you're up here or I'm down there, I'm more than happy to like make some plans and we'll do something, mate, because genuinely, like, one of the highlights of my whole weekend was getting to hang out with you. 100%. Boring as fucking. You'd be surprised the amount of people who live in really boring places. Where you live, this goes for anyone, by the way, where a person lives is always boring. Like, that's just like a... like... Did I... So this... Yeah! Look at that. Sick. But not the pool. Miller Rose, the pool is boring. Come on. She's talking about Liverpool, by the way. Oh, that's sick. Okay, now we're down to the last 2 bags. I live in my village with the 2 bars and the cheese shop is lit. Oh god, I'm really hungry. I need to hurry up. Because it's 9:30 already. I'm probably just gonna have like cereal. Has a Pop Mart and an Urban. True. Two shops that I'm not fussed about. No way. Oh no, never mind. More Nyota. Hey Dom, well, let's hope it's on a day that I'm not at work. Because that'd fucking suck. Oh, thanks, Tom. Is that my 9:30 PM reminder to remind me that it's 9:30 PM? I then spend ages in there and don't buy anything. Yeah, don't I fucking know it. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. I've like used up a lot of my holidays. Just because like San Diego was a week, the subathon's 2 weeks. Fucking Twitchcon was like, I took like 5 days off, 4 days off work for Twitchcon. Stuff like that. Oh, I love the song. Yeah, there's a wild on. What if it's the 22nd of May? That'd be really funny. Would you? Yeah, I don't blame you. Somebody who... I have thoroughly enjoyed today's stream. It's been a very good one, and I think I needed this positive energy. We've had lots of people in chatting and vibing. It's been very enjoyable. So thank you for being here, chat. I appreciate it. Tony. Hi, Goat. Hi. Hi, guys. I'm Portal. Okay. Thank you, Tony. Bye-bye. What? That was a random thing to say, Dom. Hi, guys. My name's Portal. Today, we're just sitting and chatting, and we're talking about TwitchCon and building some Lego. So I hope the stream went well. Hope it went well. Whoop. You saying it was a nice stream? Oh, no, that would make it a not nice stream. What the hell, man? Why would you say that? Why would you do that? I'm trying to think how this fucking works. Like that? No? Like that? Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm still building Lego. Do you know what? Leave me alone. Pressuring me. Peer pressure. Oh my god, we're on page 67. 67. Sorry. My bad. Lol. What? Hello, Coco. Doom. Chat, I never thought I'd say it, but I miss Farkle. I want a Farkle so bad. It's not a lanyard. A lanyard's like what you put around your neck. It's like a key ring thing. I don't even know what the word is. A wrist holder. That's a good word. Check the car, gonna go for. A wristlet. Nice. Not a bracelet. Just sign an autograph. Cause she adores you. Ah, a lanyard keychain. So you got it wrong because you said mini lanyard. Come on, Dom. Thought you were better than that. Can't believe you don't know the exact terminology. No, 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 no. It's called a lanyard keychain. No, 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 chat. No, Dom got it wrong. Hello, server. Welcome in. Ooh, chat. I wanted to get your opinion on this. I wasn't going to talk about it on stream, but I think I can. Not that I think. Fucking, it's my idea. I want to make like, I want to make a trailer, like a mini trailer for Racing to Beat Minecraft. So one of the things that Orbit's talked about on his panel was giving, so when you're inviting a creator to something, having something physical, like I say physical, having something like visible to show this person, not just a website. Websites are cool, but not everyone wants to click on a website and go through all these buttons and things, because that can be annoying to some people. If you can make like a 30-second to 60-second video explaining what your thing is, then if you DM a person and then you say, look, this is Racing to Beat Minecraft, this is what I do, would you want to be a part of it? And then you give them this trailer, and then they watch this trailer, and then they can have a better idea on what they're saying yes or no to. Because a website can only give you so much information. Like, and so can text as well. Text can only give you so much information. It's like, oh, this is Racing to Beat Minecraft. It's a weekly series. It's all right, Dom. It's one of those things. It's happened now. It's no point dwelling over it. So yeah, I think a video, record one and add it on the homepage. Yeah, exactly. So I'm thinking, I don't know when this will be. I'd like to think before season 3. So I've got like 4 weeks. Twitchcon vlog first though. But I'm thinking like a 30-second sort of, hi, my name's Paul MG and this is Racing to Beat Minecraft, the weekly live stream series. Blah, blah, blah. Remember that TikTok I did that time? And it was explaining what Racing to Beat Minecraft was. Like that, but like in sort of like 1080 by 720 ratio. Like YouTube video ratio. And then I can have that then as like a piece of media to like give to people. We'll get in there, chat. Yeah, we're looking good for camera battery as well. Don't you know? What do I know? I know lots of things. And also not a lot at the same time. Have I signed up for Gridlock? No, I need to DM Orbits about that. I don't know when we're going to do it. I need to work out when it's on, like actually, like when are we expected to play? Stuff like that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, chat, Gridlock is a thing that Curryway has set up with a bunch of other people on the team. I literally couldn't name everyone. And it's like a cool tournament. It's basically Minecraft esports. And it's a very, very cool project that he's been working on for a long time. And Orbit said that he wants to sign up. The practice weekend is June 13th. When is that? Is that next weekend? So, yeah, next weekend. That's not bad. Yeah, I'll DM Orbit after stream. Let's see if he wants to sign up, because he might not want to play anymore. I don't know. He might be busy with other shit. You know what he's like. The sign-ups end on June 7th. Right, okay, so we've got like a week then. Thank you, Silver. Look at you with all the info. Boop. Is that right? Ooh, you did. Love that. Ooh, chat, it looks so sick. What? This is a mistake because it doesn't tell you to open the second page. Charming, I know Charming. So I should be able to just. Does this just go on here? Yeah. So it's technically done. But I need to. There's a diamond helmet as well that you can build, so we will do that as well. I'm not just gonna sit and I'm just gonna leave now. But like, there's the thing there. I wish it did like stand up on its own, but it's just obviously too. Oh, it does. It does like sit on its own, but obviously it needs the stand. I'm surprised they went with the skeleton next and not the zombie. I feel like the zombie would have been like a better option, or like an enderman is just an enderman's just an elongated skeleton, really. I wonder what they'll do next in this because the creeper was first, then they did the skeleton. Like, I wonder what they'll do next. I might make noodles after stream. Yeah, they did the Ender Dragon. Yeah, I was good. So it was when I was getting them. I don't have the fox. No, the fox would be a cool one to get. I suppose the fox was also this similar sort of Minecraft big scale. The Lego sets as of late have been so cool. Gives no fox. I don't wanna be your friend. I got this instead. I got this instead. This is what I went for. I felt like this was a little bit more fitting, just with it being Minecrafty and stuff like that. Maybe the Eevee at some point. I can't see them retiring it anytime soon. They seem to be hot on the Minecraft stuff at the moment. Change your mind. So I was gonna get so today when I went to Smith's to buy this, I was gonna get the chicken jockey set. It's a similar sort of style to this, and it has obviously the chicken jockey, and it also has like the little baby yellow chick. And they just didn't have it in stock. It was gutted. So I ended up going for this instead because I knew this was one I also wanted. Tell me why things. 28 in Smiths, 40 in Lego. DL. It's mad that they can have that kind of markup. What was... Sally, nothing's coming around. Oh, is it not out yet? That's why. Sorry, I'm a fucking idiot. I was under the impression that they all dropped at the same time. Because they were all in that Minecraft booth at TwitchCon. That Lego booth. That makes so much more sense now. Right, okay then. Okay, I don't feel so bad now. I'm not gonna pre-order it. I don't think there's any point. It's not like it's gonna it's not like it's gonna go anywhere. What am I missing here? I don't tend to pre-order stuff that I know is like gonna be readily available at some point in the future. But like the only time I will pre-order is like if it's like Bannerfall merch or I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of like other things that like I'd like if it's like a special edition vinyl, like stuff like that. Like I don't want to. I feel like I don't need to pre-order something if like I know it's like Lego isn't gonna go anywhere. Do you know what I mean? Like, can just kind of buy Lego at like any point. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I get it, especially if like there's like pre-order bonuses and stuff. Yeah, like I think obviously there is specifics to it. That's what you think. Do you know what, Mill? Keep threatening me and see what happens. What's the Lego disappears from your shell? Chat, I'm being threatened. Good. Wow. Interesting. Okay. We'll see. Taking some ships on the stage. Could be anyone and people staying up too late. So sometime never met it wants to meet me. It doesn't let him have the tape. But so don't play. What do I pronounce it? Not to say it's crazy, you know what? Maybe it is. Guess. I don't think I forgot anything, Dom. Do you know when I sent you the stuff? I mean, there was those little patches, but I'm sure you're not fucking asked about those. I think there was everything in there. There was like the race stickers, the MCC cards that I was meant to send you, the pin badges, the Twitchcon bag. There wasn't anything. I don't think there was anything I forgot. Maybe I am. Kiss. A Burger King. Burger King mention. Yeah, yeah. We all know the truth. It is really cool, isn't it? I don't know what these bits are for. Is that right? Yeah, I think it is. We're getting very close to the end now, chat. Literally a couple more pieces to go. We will have just sort of crested into that 3-hour mark, which I'm really, really pleased about. Like I said before, I've really enjoyed today's stream. And then tomorrow, my plan for tomorrow is to do the MCC parkour, the MCCI parkour. Obviously, because we're in a new month now. It'll be nice to do the June completions for the parkour. So we'll get that done tomorrow. There we go. Nice. God, that helmet looks well too big for his head. But I feel like you can't. How do you manage a diamond helmet? How do you manage a helmet when it's like a Lego character? Right. Let me move all this stuff off the desk, and then we'll be all right. I don't even know where the code will be for that Minecraft thing, Dom. I know you mentioned it earlier. What does it say? Oh no, it's scan the QR code. So you've got to like scan the QR code at the beginning. Hang on. Oh my god, my reply's got like a load of likes. That's really funny. Okay. Let me stop being a cardboard warrior. Oh, sorry. I was reading. Sorry, Mill. Wait, what if I just do this? Oh, the camera literally won't spin that far. That's really funny. Ah! There we go. Here is the Lego. That's really sick, isn't it? Like my trophy. That's really, really cool. I love that. That's going to sit over there. I think I'm going to move the bamboo. So I have like the Lego bamboo. I think I'm going to move that and put this there instead. I think that'll be like a really nice little piece on my shelf. Let me get all my bits and pieces back where they're meant to be. And then my... Ooh, chat. Oh, I can't do that as a stream, actually. Because the pin board is stuck to the wall and I can't get it off without ripping the paint off the wall, so never mind. So I am going to go now. I'm absolutely starving. So I'm gonna go and enjoy something to eat. I don't know what I'm gonna have. I'm either gonna have like some noodles or maybe some show the tech video. Oh.
No.
I can't show it on Discord. I'm not streaming my Discord. Oh, it's making me download it. Why is it not downloading? No, it's making me download it, Dom, and it's not downloading properly. I'll show it next stream. Remind me next stream, and I'll do it. I promise. Right, chat. Thanks for watching today. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for listening to my TwitchCon chats. I sort of like a last little send off. I did really enjoy TwitchCon this year. A lot more. The camera's zoomed in. I've just noticed. I really did enjoy TwitchCon this year a lot more than I thought I was going to. So thank you very, very much for sitting with me today and chilling. It really, really does mean a lot. I'm ready to sort of lock in now, I think. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be doing some MCC Island tomorrow. So doing whatever gaming that we can do. And yeah, let me raid into someone. Can I raid someone who was at TwitchCon? Thank you, Midi. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Was there anyone at TwitchCon? Literally no one. I could raid into Feinberg, but I don't really want to raid into Fine. There's Bax. Oh, Bax is doing their like anything-a-thon. So Bax is obviously the person who made the what's it called? The Racing to Beat Minecraft logo. Yeah, well, do you know what? We'll raid into Bax, why not? There you go, chat. Thank you for watching again. I do really appreciate it. Thank you anyone who stuck around after the Martin raid. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow for some Minecraft and some more chatting. Okay, see you all later. Bye bye.